Good morning guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am that TV girl SA, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you my top 10 Nigerian web series recommendation. Yes guys, you heard it, 10 series that you should absolutely watch if you haven't in 2022. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Before I start off guys, I just want to say Happy New Year! I haven't seen you guys or chatted with you guys this year, 2022, and I pray that this year brings you all of your heart desires. Okay, with that said, now let's get into this list. The very first one on my list is Young Trouble. Young Trouble is based on the story of this young couple. They're not married, they're in a relationship basically, between the guy's name is Anderson, girl's name is Muna, and they seem like this perfect couple until it is revealed that Anderson is actually having an affair with Muna's friend Nengi, and Nengi is now threatening the relationship. Young Trouble is showing on Goffy, that's the name of the YouTube channel. By the way guys, every of these series I mentioned, you would find the link to watch them in the description box, so make sure to check it out. Also, note that when you go on their page or on their channel, episode 1 and episode 2 are together. So that happened to me. I was actually looking for the second episode, so make sure to check it out. The next one on my list is Third Avenue. Third Avenue is kind of like a comedy sitcom type series around three flatmates, Tim, Leo, and Kimberly. Essentially, Leo owns the house, and Tim, played by Jide Kene, is actually squatting, and then he's brought another squatty, Kimberly, to come and live with them. And yeah, each episode is different. It kind of reminds me of Grown Up or Not, so if you liked Grown Up or Not, you would definitely enjoy Third Avenue. It's also a new series that just started airing this year, and it features Jide Kene. If you don't know who Jide Kene is, Jide Kene was actually in Living in Bondage, the modern one that was directed by Ramsey Noah. He was also in Kambili, and ever since then I've been in love with this guy. So when I saw that he was going to be in this series called Third Avenue, I was very stoked. Another note of caution is, do not feel bad if you watch episode 1 and you're like, oh, it's not for me, blah blah blah. Episode 2 is actually funny. Like, I legit caught myself laughing a number of times, so that is one that you need to check out. Still on Accelerate TV, another one that you should definitely see that I just literally stumbled upon when I was going through Accelerate TV's page is Copper Sean Reloaded. Okay, so Copper Sean Reloaded obviously says, the name says it all basically. Yeah, initially Accelerate TV used to do Copper Sean, a lovely Nigerian web series that is centered around the lives of 5 coppers during their NYS in Lagos and all the drama that unfolds at their PPA and all of that jazz. I've been a copper myself, so I could relate to it. So they've now come back. I think they didn't want to call it season 2, so they've called it Copper Sean Reloaded. This actually started airing sometime last year, like late last year, and so I've just found it, so I'm definitely binging on it. The cool thing is it's complete, so you can binge watch the whole thing when you have time. Before I just walk away from Accelerate TV, because I just want to finish on the particular channel, if you haven't seen Visa on Arrival, that is one that you definitely have to watch. It's also a comedy skits type series, and it features a lot of the popular Nigerian comedians. You've got Bovi, you've got Worry Girl, and you've got Temi-san playing, like, what will I call them now, immigration agents or people that give visa. So it's like in this fictional world in Nigeria where these immigration agents are the only people that give visas to any other part in the world, and all of the ways that Nigerians will basically treat you when they have power, you know, when you're trying to get a visa. It's very funny. So if you've seen it, good luck to her. I'm sure you can relate. If you haven't seen it, it's definitely one to watch. It's actually hilarious. This then takes me to another lovely series that I just found. This one is new, and it is not exactly high budget. In short, I don't know how much they used in making this series, but it is funny, and I think a lot of Nigerian web series they're just coming out with a lot of comedy. This one is called Living Together. Living Together is so funny. Living Together is actually the story of, or basically follows the life of this couple. So essentially throughout this series you're going to be seeing only just 2 people, and for this episode 1, basically they were just sitting on their couch. It was like one angle view, one angle. It was shot in just one angle, kind of like the way it is right now. So that put me off a little bit. But like I said, you gotta persevere and it will pay off. So, and I've deflected. Let me go back to what the storyline is about. It's essentially about this girlfriend that unexpectedly moves in with her boyfriend, and all of the drama that ensues. As a babe, when you're dating someone, you're gonna be putting your best foot forward, and then she now starts living with her boyfriend, and he starts like basically seeing all the things that she used to do, and he's like, oh really, so it's really, really funny. It's interesting. Definitely check it out. It's also new, so I think they're about 5-6 episodes in already, and I saw that they're not getting that many views, and I was like, why? This one is definitely a hit, and each episode is like 5, 6, 7 minutes long, so I'm sure you can binge watch the whole thing in one go. Speaking of relationships, another great one that I found, guys, I did my research. This one is called Lagos Couples. Lagos Couples is showing on, I think it's Udwak Isong TV. Yes, Udwak Isong TV. And it's actually not that recent. It actually came out sometime in April 2020. However, this series is really, really good. It actually follows the life of 2 different couples and their marital issues. It kind of gives me Game On vibes, if I may say so myself. They're actually neighbors, but I don't think the 2 couples have actually interacted together. In one of the couple, the husband is really caring, but the wife is so much into her work, she doesn't exactly respect the home. And in the other house, the wife isn't working, husband is very nonchalant and disrespectful. It's just kind of like the opposite. So they kind of address different marital issues, but showing it from different angles, and it's very, very enlightening. It's not a comedy, it's a drama. I highly, highly recommend. If you haven't seen Lagos Couples, this one is definitely there on my list. It is. Next one is Therapy. I don't know if you guys know about Therapy, but Therapy is actually like a comedy skit type series, if I may say so. And when I say comedy skit, that's because you probably have some of the Nigerian famous comedians in it. Bovi is in this one, and Lasisi Elenu for season 2. So they've got 2 seasons of Therapy. Therapy, as the name implies, is this very funny marriage counseling therapy session between a couple that's having issues, and the couples are played by Files the Bad Guy and Toke Makinwa. It is hilarious. I loved season 1. I haven't finished season 2 just because I only just found out that season 2 just came out. Looking through it, I saw that it's got a huge number of views, meaning a lot of you have watched it. But if you're here and you haven't seen it, make sure to check it out. Before I continue, I just want to say, if you've enjoyed my recommendations so far, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss out on all the other cool recommendations I'm going to be giving, because this year your girl is ready, and it's not only going to be Nigerian series recommendations. There's going to be Netflix recommendations, Netflix series reviews, Nigerian series reviews. If these are even shows, reality shows, I'm going to be reviewing it here. If these are the things that you're interested in, stay hooked, stay down, subscribe and hit that button, and also share it with people that you think would enjoy watching my content. So for this part of the list, I have a good feeling that some of you might have watched some of this series and some of you might have not. I feel like these ones are series that people just didn't know that they existed, or something's going on, because how do I know? When I look at the number of views, I'm just like, this series deserves more views. And that I'm going to start off with TNC. By the way, I feel like I'm a national citizen of TNC village. I'm TNC's #1 ambassador, and the series I'm going to talk about is Our Best Friends Wedding. See, if you're already a subby on this channel, you already know how it goes. I love TNC Thursdays. Right now they're cooking up something. I'm very excited for that series is coming out later this year, called Olola Day. But in the meantime, you need to check out Our Best Friends Wedding, and when you do, make sure you come back to my page to come and watch my review. Our Best Friends Wedding is amazing. It's complete right now. It's about 12 episodes. Super amazing. Although the original season 1 wasn't done by TNC, it was done by Red TV several years ago. TNC came back, kind of did like a reboot, called it season 2, and like trust me, you don't even need to watch season 1 to watch season 2 to get the gist. It's really interesting. From the name Our Best Friend's Wedding, there's no wedding to be honest, but essentially there are 3 close friends, 2 of them, or 3 best friends, and the guy, so it's 2 guys and a girl. The guy is basically in love with one of the girls, Jade and Charles. They love each other, but you know that I love you, but I'm not going to date you, I'm going to date someone else, and everything just get messy. It's drama 100. So that one is one for the books. If you haven't seen it, I don't know what you're sleeping on. And whilst you're at it, just because I'm TNC ambassador, make sure you go to that page and go and watch everything. There's AZ, there's Ashwebi, there's Little Black Book. Guys, don't sleep on TNC. I dare say they're about to beat Ndani TV in like, or they're on par with Ndani TV when it comes to Nigerian web series. The next one is MMM the series. Ooh, MMM the series was a slow poison. People, I didn't realize I was sleeping on this one. Okay, no, scratch that. I wasn't sleeping on this one because I dare to say you heard it here first. I basically was following MMM the series even before they started showing it on YouTube, just bragging rights. And if you haven't seen it, you're sleeping. You're sleeping on hot stuff. MMM the series is showing on MMM the series page, and it is 12 episodes. It's just been recently completed. The story, it follows the life of 5 Lagos girls and how they're trying to deal with their relationship, work, men, money, career, all that jazz. It is so good. Aressa is in it. Bukola, I just forgot her last name. Tony Tones is in it. It's just an amazing series. Like it literally came out around the same time as Our Best Friend's Wedding, and I'm sorry, but I feel like it just blew Our Best Friend's Wedding out of the water. It's definitely a must watch if you haven't seen it. And now this brings me to another one that I feel like I don't think a lot of people have talked about. This one isn't that new, and it's called Lara of Lagos. Oh, this is actually where I first discovered Teniola Aladese, which I absolutely love. Lara of Lagos is so interesting, and I'm just really bummed that there's just 1 season because it was that good. Like, Lara of Lagos basically follows the life of this self-employed photographer living in Lagos and trying to make it with her boyfriend, who is a little bit grumpy. Her boyfriend is played by Maurice Sam, who is in Maurice Sam. And it's just an amazing series. I think it's got like 10-12 episodes, so definitely binge watch it. Again, the links to all of this series is going to be in the description box below. And that's it, guys. I actually gave you more than 10. Can you imagine? If you've enjoyed this video, like I said, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And until next time,